Hi swimmers, it's Jason Tate here, head coach of Southwest Swim. Welcome to this week's Swim at Home, something for the weekend session. So, if you've not come across these before, this is a session we give to you every Friday. We can print off, do it over the weekend or in the week and in your own time. So today's set is a sort of a fitness builder, a rhythm and a pacing set. And we delivered a version of this morning to our Friday squad. Now our Friday squad is a 90-minute session, so you may find that the session is quite long. You may need to shorten that down. So have a look at it. I'll let you decide where you want to go up to in part one and where you want to come down to in part three. It'll all make sense when you see the session plan. Kit-wise, it's very simple this week. You just need a pull buoy. Easy as that. That's for block one. And in block 3 you need a pair of fins, alright? So only 2 bits of kit that you need from your kit bag. But there is a third bit, and you may not have this. This is a Finnish tempo trainer, alright? So one of those. These are really worth having, and we're trying to persuade, we use them in our squads, we're trying to persuade all of our squad swimmers to buy their own. By the way, squad swimmers, if you're watching this, they are back in stock as of a couple of days ago, so get your orders in again. But buy a tempo trainer, I mean, get one. It's your best friend for training. You can use that for developing your pacing and developing your stroke rate, but far too much for me to say on this video about that. But that's what we're using today. So we're going to go straight in today. There's no warm-up because we're building that intensity up as we go. What we're going to do on block 1 and block 3, we're going to swim to our stroke rate. Now, a stroke rate is basically cadence, how many times your arms are moving around in any given minute. Now, if you don't know what your stroke rate is, or you don't know how to calculate it, have a look in the session plan, have a look for ramp test. There's a little link on there to the Swim Smooth site to how to do a ramp test, so you can calculate those figures. However, if you wear a Garmin or any sports watch and you download those details, you'll probably have that information to hand. For example, if your Garmin says your stroke rate is 30, average stroke rate is 30, you have got a stroke rate of 60 strokes a minute, as we're going to use it today. The reason we double it is a sports watch will calculate on one hand. So a stroke cycle is what it's calculating. So that's 1, 2, okay? We want stroke rate off of each hand because it's a bit more reliable, gets those pinch points, those pause points out of the way a little bit quicker. So that's what we're going to use that for. So if you need any advice on that, feel free to drop me an email, jason@southwestswim.co.uk, and I'll help you out on that one. So we're going to jump around distances. For example, what I mean by that is you're going to do 50 metres swim, 100 metres pull buoy, 50 metres swim, 150 metres pull buoy, 100 metre swim. We're going up and down the block, so it keeps it nice and fresh. It gets you swimming various different distances throughout the whole session, okay? And we're going to build our way up until we get to a 400 metre in block 2. The 400 metre part of the session is done on your CSS plus free pace, so we're going to change our mode from mode 3, which is stroke rate, and we're going to put our CSS plus free pace in per length into mode 1 on the Finnish tempo trainer. Now, if you're going to treat this as a beep test, every time you get to the end, that tempo trainer should beep. So you need to adjust your pace to get there, okay? So if you get to the wall and it hasn't beeped, you've gone off too fast. Slow yourself down and control your pacing. We're going to do 400 metres. If you don't have a tempo trainer, work to around 85% of your max effort over the mile, okay? And that's what we're going to be doing in block 2. If you're feeling really brave, do that twice over. If you're feeling super brave, use it as a baseline time trial. Start your watch off, swim 400 metres, let's see where you are at this moment in time, okay? Then we're going to go back down the ladder, so we're going to reduce our distances. Again, start that distance depending on where you finished off your part 1 for time and distance. Okay, so we start at 300 metres, for example. If you've got less time, start at the 200 metre and work your way down. But it's straight down, and we're going to do a mixture of swims and fin swim. Swim and fin swim, okay? So a lot simpler coming back down the pattern. Then we got our finishing block, block 4. Now we're going to change that mode back to our CSS mode. So we're going from stroke rate back to our CSS plus 3. And what we're going to do is swim. We're going to swim 100 metres, 10 seconds rest, and you're going to meet the beep. 200 metres, meeting the beep, 10 seconds rest. And then we do a flash 50 at the end, beating the beep. 20 seconds rest, and then repeat that 2 or 3 times. Okay, easy as that. Nice fitness building session. This will get the heart rate going and just build you into it in a kind of race style as well. No warm up, just straight in. So make sure you do some dry side warm up, some dynamic leg swings, arm swings, some band work before you get in the pool. Okay, just to warm up those muscles. Your cool down for the session is 200 to 300 meters, own choice kit, own choice swim. Simple as that, and then remember to do some stretching after the session. That's this week's. Very, very simple. It's a great set. Go and enjoy it. I'll be doing a version of this to time later in the endless pool. Okay, so I'm going to get the benefit of this one as well, but we're going to do it slightly differently in order to work out the distances. Session's free of charge. If you want to donate to what we do, feel free to. The link's in the document. And just enjoy the session. Get swimming, get in the pool, and do a fabulous workout. And I will see you next Friday for the next session, which I'm thinking is, let's give you a bit of technique next week maybe. We'll go back to a bit of technique focus. If there's anything specific you want to target, feel free to let me know in the comments and we'll see what we can fit into the session. So, until next time, see you later. Bye-bye.